the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. In the AL Central, Brett Oberholzer was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Angels took care of the Indians 2-0. In other news from Cleveland, relief pitcher number 65 has been placed on waivers by the club. As of today, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 8 games out of 1st. The Indians are leading the American League Central. They have a small half-game advantage. The Royals totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 5-2. Heading into today, the White Sox are in 3rd place in the AL Central, 2.5 games out of 1st. The Royals are 4th in the division, 9 games back. The Red Sox earned
International League action just a few moments away, but as final preparations are being made, let's get a look at tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Jordan Knodler is our subject as the first-round pick makes his AAA debut in this one.
Yeah, he's one of the prize prospects in this organization, and he's been playing well enough down in AA to earn himself the promotion up here to the AAA level. I'm sure he's excited about making his debut, and he should be, but now he has to prove himself all over again. Now, the competition at this level is better, so the organization will want to see him perform well here before they think about giving him the call-up to the big leagues. They certainly don't want to rush him up there before he's ready, so it'll be interesting to see how he adapts.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Columbus Clippers and the Syracuse Chiefs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, you know, they have to be hoping for a turnaround from their leadoff hitter. He finished last month with less than 15 hits over the 4-week span. Not exactly the most productive period of his career.
Jeff Anderson will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, so he's throwing the ball pretty well. We'll see how that translates into this one.
Gil Delgado comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Gil Delgado.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And, Eric, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and this game's not always that hard. You hit the ball, you throw the ball, you catch the ball, but lately they haven't been doing any of the 3 particularly well. That's going to need to change, and soon.
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And there's a nice moment for him on the mound. He's just tallied his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
Well, you know, a lot of baseball people talk about how important it is to be able to get those strikeouts. You take the defense out of the equation for one thing, and for another, you start to peck away at the confidence of the opposing hitters. Now let's hope he can rack up some more of these in the majors during his career.
Stepping in now, Wilmer Defoe. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 5 homers and 25 driven in. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
And it's quickly 0-2.
One out now.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Down by 3 after the top of the first, you're already in a big hole. So almost every guy in your lineup becomes a leadoff hitter. Get those guys on to start innings and see if you can get a rally going.
Johnny Lopez will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
2 down here.
And
come on, guys.
Looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
You talk about coming back with a shutdown inning. How about striking out the side to give your guys a little bit of a lift? He's 1 pitch away from doing just that.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Terrell Machado will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Here we go.
His numbers have been kind of ugly for the entire season, but guess what? Over his last 10 games,
hey, nobody
he's
out now.
Over 400.
And he'll step off. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And with that, let's give you a look at the Clippers on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, one place you don't want to hit it is to the third baseman. Absolute vacuum down there. He's got great range. Some of the plays I've seen him make, absolutely ridiculous.
Will Meredith will stand in for the first time here. He's got that average up over 340 here entering play.
Well, he's known as one of the better hitters in the minor leagues, so the average isn't shocking, but it's impressive nonetheless.
In
on,
there
guys.
at the knees, strike 1.
Hey, we got 1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
A good heater right there. We'll take a look at it again on show track. And guys, that's already his 2nd strikeout of the inning, and he's done it on the minimum of 6 pitches.
Hey, now
Number
we've got 2.
48 will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And there's number 8. One
Hey,
away.
here we go.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Leading off the inning, Walter Hu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Walter Hu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right there for strike 1.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Hit the other way out to right field.
All you.
Whitehead is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Catcher, Pedro
At the plate, Pedro Severino.
Hey, let's go right here.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way.
Yeah.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball.
One down here,
strike
fellas.
1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line.
Heads up, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Barber is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
Levin will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Hit in the air out to straight away left. Barber on the move, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Columbus is out in front, 3-0.
Hey, nobody.
Leading off the inning, Gil Delgado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Ahead right here.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, he gets ahead of another hitter there, and I'm told he's thrown a first pitch strike to around 90% of the batters he's faced so far, and that's pretty amazing.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Yeah, and when your team still doesn't have a hit, you appreciate a call like that once in a while.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. To short. And taken in out there for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Wilmer Defoe.
Wilmer Defoe is into the box. He was
One down.
a strikeout
One
victim
down.
in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Plays it first.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. On that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boys, that's 99 right through him.
A fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, right now he is just carving them up, dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey. That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead.
Lopez digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit out towards second. Kennedy is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Clippers lead it 3-0.
Got no one out now.
The inning, Terrell, Machado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First delivery to him on the way. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Standing in now, Will Meredith, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Here we go.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Number 48 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
We got 2 down.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded up the first baseline.
That ball's foul.
This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Here we go, guys.
Ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Grounded to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. Columbus is out in front, 3-0. Leading off the inning, Walter Hu, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So
no one down here.
Chip away, chip away.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
Plays at
I
1
think
now.
You need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
1-2, here it comes. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Pedro Severino is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Hey, one away, one away.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
Hey, come on now.
Well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And so far, that's been the tale of this game in a nutshell. Way too many pitches being swung at out of the strike zone. I mean, it's almost getting comical now. And if I'm pitching on the mound, I wouldn't throw anything close to the strike zone.
Into the box now, Andy Levin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
I think he
Hey, come
had
on now.
to
Here we
take
go.
that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey, we got 2.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. The Clippers lead it 3-0. Gil Delgado steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base because they've been held in check all game.
Line toward the alley in left center. Base hit. And the perfect game will go by the wayside. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th. So the no-hit bid will end right here. Wilmer Defoe will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Hey, plays it 2.
He
Let's
sure
roll it, huh?
This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Hey, no outs here.
0-1 pitch on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
He's going to find out quickly. Guys are even more selective up here at AAA.
Nobody out, runner on first. hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Eat it, eat it. No runner, no runner.
Maybe a chance here to put a dent into that scoreboard after all. This gives them a couple guys on base now here in the late going. And at the very least, another hit here could be enough for them to avoid the shutout.
Hey,
Johnny
get ahead, stay ahead. What do you
Lopez
say
will
now?
stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
We got no one.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a double play ball.
There it is, there it is, rolled up.
Ground to third. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, you know, you get the top 2 guys in your lineup on base, and now you're setting yourself up for the big boys to come in and do some damage, and then this happens. Now you need your cleanup hitter to pick you up and at least get that runner home from third, now with 2 outs.
In now, Terrell Machado. Here's a
Hey,
sinker
2
to
down
start
here.
him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And this is maybe not a pitch around situation, but you need to be real careful with a guy like this and 2 away.
A man on third with 2 down. 1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and
You
missed.
gotta hold him
1-1.
right here.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
Hot shot toward third, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More in a moment on the show, the Friday Night Showcase. Will Meredith will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long. And
Here we
I
go,
think
boys.
part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And he's set down 1 away.
Number 48.
Number 48 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
A 1 out now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
The further this game goes along, you get the sense that
Hey, here we go.
sooner or later, somebody's going to run into one of these fastballs and hit one out of here.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Walter Who will stand
first
in now
pitch
with 2
strike, get
away,
ahead right here.
needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Hey, we got 2 down now.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
To third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. We've played 8 full. Columbus is out in front, 3-0. Pedro Severino will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Severino.
And he
all right, here we
through
go
a
now.
fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
And, you know, pretty much 1 through 9, they're just not executing right now. I mean, there's nothing all that remarkable about this pitch or even the location. But he's not even close to making contact.
Plays at first now.
Stepping in now, Andy Levin. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman.
Gil Delgado will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Two down.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Plays at 1 here.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass.
Cut
it's
it,
a
cut
base
it.
hit.
Cut it. Hold it.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Now to the plate, Wilmer Defoe. He singled his last time up.
Get ahead, stay ahead right now.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch 1. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Ring your bell. The Clippers are victorious here, 3-0. Good night, everybody.
You